Hi, my name is Hannah and welcome to Homebodyknits. I'll get right to the point. This is a week in my life. I have something very exciting this week. I have an internship at a yarn store, at my local yarn store, and I'm really excited for that. In this video I'll be showing you what I'm wearing, what I do, and what I'm knitting on. This video is starting at the library and it's Monday. I had the day off because the shop is closed on Monday, so I went to the library to study. So that are the first clips. Enjoy! Savory girl lunch. We have olives, salami chips, I've never tried these, zucchini with cream cheese, onion powder and salt on top, gyozas, tomato salad. You know that girl on TikTok that's like, I'm a savory girl. I got inspired. I hope it's good. I hope you can see me right now. I hope I'm not looking too crazy, but I just did a little experiment. I have finished knitting the body of my side bow slip over, I think yesterday, and I realized how much double knitting I have to do. It's crazy. Along this 50 centimeters on this side plus, and plus 50 centimeters on this side, repeated on the other side. So a fuckload of double knitting. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. And I thought like, oh my god, I'm never gonna finish this. I'm gonna need to have multiple other projects on the side. But then I was like, wait, does double knitting actually take me that long, or am I just crazy? So I did a test. I placed a stitch marker on my double knitting and then set a timer to 60 minutes to see how much exactly I can knit in like an hour of concentrated double knitting. I had YouTube on, it was very chill. And this is how much I knit. So almost double of what I had before. So this gives me a little more hope because I thought this would be significantly less. But it's still not super much. This is a 38 centimeter double knit tube right now. So 12 missing, and then I have to double knit all along that edge. But I think my brain's gonna think that goes faster because I see the stitches that I'm knitting the double knit onto disappear because I'm obviously knitting them. So I think that'll go faster, but I'm a lot more motivated for this. Tomorrow I'm starting a 1-week internship at a yarn store. I'm a little scared because I don't know what to think of the lady who runs it. Like, no hate, no anything. I just think she's a little overwhelmed with the internship. She took it. She said she's never done that before, and I just hope for the both of us it turns out good. And I work from 10 to 1 and then from 2 to 6. So I have an hour break and I plan to knit on that break. Yeah, so I'm gonna see. Now I'm gonna continue knitting on the sweater for my grandpa. I'm usually a monogamous knitter, but since I'm knitting a Christmas present and it's an extra large man sweater, I thought like I can have other projects on the side. And this is how far I am. I'm knitting this in an acrylic yarn. And yeah, I've just decided to like split my evenings, like knit an hour or two on this and then an hour or two on the sweater. and I have given myself the goal to finish the body of the sweater till December 1st, and I think I can totally do that. Since it's just in the round knitting right now, no more increasing. I think I have about 200 stitches on the needles, on 5mm needles. And yesterday I've also wound up my London yarn. It took forever. And there were knots in like 2 colors. I think in the red and in the white. There were knots, but just one per ball, but still. I'm gonna show you the swatch and the yarn again tomorrow because I think it's a little dark, but I have, and the color names. I have the cream as a contrast. It just fell down. I have the cream as a contrast color, the gray as a contrast color, and the red as a contrast color. And I don't think you can see it in the slide, but this is a dark blue, which is my main color. And I don't think I've mentioned yet, I'm gonna knit the polo number 1 that just came out by my favorite things knitwear. Like I said, I already knitted a swatch to obviously check my gauge and figure out in which order I want the stripes to be. I'm gonna show you that tomorrow because of the light. I'm just gonna continue knitting on my grandpa sweater, but I don't think I'm gonna place a progress marker on that, just because I think I get demotivated by that because it's taking me so long. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Good morning. Today is the first day of my internship. I'll be leaving in 10 minutes, but I had to check in. First, my knitted outfit of the day, just white long sleeve and my Eva cardigan. To work I will probably roll up the sleeves, but it's so cozy. Yeah, I wanted to show you the swatch for my polo number 1, and this is it. I hope you can see. Yeah, once I did like the gray in the middle because I thought that the blue and the gray had too little of a contrast, but now I think I'm actually gonna do this stripe pattern. Start with the gray, the red, and then the white, because I think that's just prettier. And I didn't do the exact amount of rows between the stripes, just because I didn't have space on the swatch, and I'm pretty much on gauge stitch wise, but a little off row wise, but I think that's gonna be okay. Now let's talk colors. I kept the ball bands. We have the color Settle Decay, we have the color Kettlewell Decay, we have the color Airedale Decay, and we have the color Leyburn Decay. That are the colors I'm using from by Laxton's, and it's the Sheep Soft Decay. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Then too, I sold some yarn I had in my stash that I wasn't gonna use on eBay. It's like 50 balls of fingering weight cotton, and I just packed that up. I'm not gonna show anyone's address here, so I'm just showing this side. This is like a box I got on Vinted when I ordered something, and I'm reusing it. And I printed a label, and I'm gonna bring that to the post office today so that it can be sent. And I immediately used that money to buy more yarn. There was 6 balls of Holst Garn Super Soft for 16 euros. A sweater quantity for 16 euros. So I grabbed that, and then as I went on the seller side, they were selling so much Holst Garn Super Soft, so I ordered one more sweater quantity. And he said he'll be handing that to the delivery man today, so maybe I'll get it in this vlog, and I would love that. I'm gonna sell some more yarn. I have this alpaca glaze from Hobby, but it's too much acrylic in here for me. It's 40% acrylic, 30% alpaca, and 30% polyamide, so I'm gonna sell this probably also for 15 euros like I did the cotton. So the yarn paid for itself. I got the colors Coffee, which is a brown tone, like a bit mild, it's so pretty, and the color Redwood, I think. And I think it said that Holzgarn Super Soft has a 25 stitch gauge and a 16 stitch gauge if you hold it double. I'm gonna test that out. I'm probably gonna use one held double and the other one I'm gonna buy some mohair for. Wish me luck on my internship today. I'm a bit nervous, but I can do it, I'm sure. And knitting wise, I knitted a bit on my grandpa's sweater last night. I finished the double knit band before attaching to the body, but I need a second pair of 3.5 millimeter needles, so I'll be getting that today. I made a mistake in my double knitting, but I don't really know how to fix it. And I'm back to the original stitch count. So I'm gonna leave it. It's okay, you won't see it as much. Probably gonna sew it closed. Good morning, it is Wednesday and today is my second day of my internship. I liked yesterday. I had so much fun helping people with yarn and just color choices and like what yarn is best for what and explaining things to people. I really loved it. I worked 8 hours. I had a break for 1 hour in which I met up with my friend. I realized I had to buy another pair of 3.5 millimeter needles for the for the double knit edging. So I just got that at the yarn store. And I'm gonna show you a little whip update. Please don't fall off the needles now. Oh, I'm tangled. Forgot that it was attached to yarn. So, can I show you? Yeah, this is good. So here we have what I knitted before, and I have about a good 10 centimeters attached to the body. It looks so pretty. Yeah, but it takes so long to knit the double knit while attaching it to the body. It takes forever, but I'm committed. I want to have this. I even got complimented on it from a lady that visited the yarn store. It was so cute. Yeah, today I'm wearing my nocturnal jumper. I love it. I knitted the sleeves shorter so that I could have more of a long sleeve peeking through. I'm still exploring if I like that, but I think it's cute. And then, like you see yesterday, I couldn't resist the cast on energy, so I casted on the polo number 1. I've just knitted a teeny tiny bit. It's very small. This is the back shaping right now. Like I said, in my color here, I just couldn't resist, and who am I to resist? It's my hobby. Yeah, I also sent out the package with the eBay yarn yesterday, and today I'm sending off the second package. And my new yarn that I ordered will arrive today or tomorrow. Yeah, I had a lot of hip pain tonight. That was a bit weird, but what can you do? So I'm off to the yard store. I'll speak to you after work. I don't have any more progress on my grandpa's sweater because I casted this on last night. Good morning! It's Thursday, the third day of my internship, and I just recorded that clip, but I have this little device so that I can activate my camera when I'm not touching it, and it wasn't turned on, so I didn't record anything. I have a little whip update for you, but before I'll tell you what I'm wearing, I'm wearing my Simply Wool blouse by my Muse and Designs. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's a raglan and it's like a fingering weight knitted on a 4mm gauge. And I've already bought yarn to reknit it, so to knit another piece with knitting for all of this time. This is knitted in Hobie Unicorn Solid in the red color, and before going to London 2 weeks ago I unraveled the bottom I-cut edge and added 6 centimeters of length, and I'm wearing it much more now, which makes me super happy. I have, like I said, a little whip update. Starting with the biggest one, it's my grandpa's zipper sweater man that I'm surprise gifting to him for Christmas. I'm this far along right now. The body measures in at 40 centimeters right now, and I need 60 before the ribbing. I'm just chipping away at this a few rounds every night, and that's working quite well with mindless stockinette. Even though this is, I think it's polyamide that this yarn is made of, and because I don't have the money to knit my grandpa a wool sweater, and secondly I don't want to like put the burden upon him to care for a wool sweater, so I'm knitting it out of polyamide. My next whip is my it's tangled. Help. It's my side bow slip over, and I've done quite the work on it. Let's see how I can get this in frame best. So I am here right now, so you can see that I'm more than halfway through. This is where I made my little mistake yesterday. You can't really tell if you don't know. So this is my progress from yesterday, from here to here. I'm able to knit like a few rows at work every day, not a lot. But I'm in love with this, and I love this yarn pairing. It's amazing. This is the first time I'm working with a knitting for olive soft silk mohair, and I love it. And my last whip is my polo number 1. I finished the mini bag panel with the first stripe repeat. I picked up for the right shoulder. I'm so tangled, there's so many ends. My right shoulder with the first stripe repeat, and a little increasing for the neck shaping. And I'm currently on the left shoulder. I love knitting with this yarn. It's rustic, but I love it. It knits up so nicely. It's so smooth. Yeah, what else did I want to say? I counted the stripe repeat wrong. There's a certain number of rows in color A, and then the stripe. And I do have the right amount of rows before knitting the stripe, but I started counting wrong. So my stripe repeat starts 1 row earlier, but it's still the right amount. So I don't think it'll be that hard to figure out how to get this, because I don't want to unravel. If I have to, I will. Yeah, it's really interesting working at 3 whips at the same time, but I don't think it's too bad. I can just change up at night. Like firstly I'm knitting, like on the day I'm knitting on the side bow slip over at work, and then I get home and knit a little bit more on that. Then I'm knitting a little bit on the polo, and then for like the last 45 minutes of the night I knit on my grandpa's zipper sweater. And then when I got up in the morning, I've mostly knitted on my polo number 1 for like half an hour. I was very sleepy this morning, so I didn't have much more knitting time. But I'm quite happy with the way I'm moving along right now. I didn't check back in yesterday when I came from work because I didn't have the best day. I'm hoping it gets better today. I'm meeting up with a friend of mine for lunch, and I'm excited about that. I'll try to get maybe 1 or 2 clips in the yarn store today. I'll see. No promises made. And oh my god, I posted a real transition of like the yarn and then the sweater I knitted with my nocturnal jumper by Saskia & Co. yesterday, and it went like mini viral. It has like 2,500 views and has like 150 likes. Usually I'm like at 1,000 views and 30 likes, so that's a little crazy for me, and I'm really excited. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Friday. I enjoyed my internship, but I'm ready for it to end because 8-hour days is a bit much. Yeah, I'm still going to school and I have a lot of stuff to do, so the weekend won't be really chill, but I won't have to like stand somewhere where it's cold as hell and work, because in the yarn shop it's nice and cozy. It looks nice and cozy, but it's cold as fuck because we can't use the heating because I think of the windows fogging. And yeah, I showed you some clips yesterday. I hope you enjoyed that. And I was like, people were texting me what they were doing at their internships, and I was like, for my first 3 hours I had to knit a Christmas tree. But it was fun, something to do. Yeah, I joined all the pieces on my cable on my Polo #1 yesterday night. I'm gonna try to show you as good as I can. Here's the back piece, the shoulder pieces, the start of the arms, and the front neckline that is forming. I hope you can see. It's gonna be like, it's curving a lot right now, but I think like this. Yeah. I really enjoy working with this yarn. I've already talked about it quite a lot. I didn't think I was able to be doing much knitting on my sideboard slipover yesterday, but in the end I was. For like the last 2 hours of work I could mostly knit on this while helping some people out and just chilling in the yarn store. So the last 2 hours weren't really work, it was just chatting. But yeah, I finished attaching all of the double knitting, and now I'm on to the second 50 centimeter bow thing. I guess. I hope I can finish it this weekend so I can wear this in the near future. Then I just have to do the other side. But it's looking really good. And the lady told me that she really liked my yarn choice and that she just loved tweed yarn, and it reminds her of when she first started knitting as a teen. There were mostly tweed and rustic yarns. This isn't rustic, but it's tweed. Yeah. Is there anything else? I've had trouble the last 2 days because I have to ship out an eBay package, but I can't find the right box to ship it in because I bought a shipping label, but it specifies like the size the package can be. Yeah, and I've been there 2 times, and 2 times the package was too big. Or no, and one time the package was too big. I knew that, but I hoped. And the second time I used like a bag because I thought this fits the requirements, but no, it's a bag. And it was both times the same work, and I felt really dumb. So now I've gotten an old Lego box, sorry, from somewhere in this house because my brother is Lego obsessed, and I've just found one box that fits the requirements, and I hope I can stuff the yarn in there. I don't really know yet because I forgot it yesterday at work because I had it in a tote bag to take it to DHL, but they didn't take it, so yeah. And now let's talk about my incredible outfit today. I am wearing the Cumulus blouse by Petite Knit. It's knitted in one strand of alpaca silk by Drops and one strand of Loch Lomond lace by BC Garn. I really love it. It's so soft and fluffy. And then I am wearing a little button-up situation underneath. I think it looks so cool and like I mean business. And yeah, just another long sleeve underneath because I'm cold as fuck. My hair today isn't really eating, but I was not dealing with the bangs today, so we have to accept it. I will probably see you sometime doing something. Hi, it's Saturday. I'm very sorry if you see any mess in the background. I just got back from picking up my packages of yarn, and I'm gonna open them. I have not opened them yet. I've just pre-cut it so that I don't accidentally dox myself. This is the yarn from my mom's Christmas present. I'm gonna put up a picture of the vest I'm gonna knit her. It's gonna be all over cables. So how much did I pay for this? I paid 32 euros for this. And it is the Merino Soft by Lana Grossa in the color 0009. It's this pretty gray. I'm gonna show you. This is the Merino Soft, and it's, I think, 50% acrylic, no, polyacryl. I'm just gonna read. 50% polyacrylic and 50% merino virgin wool. The polyacrylic in there is because I want it to be easier to care for my mom. Yeah. So we have that. We'll have to hide this somewhere. And then we have my whole skirt, super soft. Let's open it. Sorry for the crinkling. So pretty. This is the, I think it's called redwood. Yeah, this is the redwood. Pretty. And this is the coffee. Oh, it's so cute. I wouldn't call this super soft, but hey, who am I to judge? And I have, how many of each? I think 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Yep, 6 of each. So that's my yarn. I think I'm gonna swatch for it, but that will be in the next weekly vlog. I'm gonna quickly update you on my whips. My side bow, oh, it's a little crinkled. My side bow slip over, and as you can see, we're almost done with the first side. So in this video we double knitted this whole side. That's actually crazy. I think I'm just like 5 centimeters away from finishing this tie. And yeah, I think in the next 2 weeks I'll be done with this. And then my polo number 1 didn't change. Oh, sorry, my bangs are looking weird. My polo number 1 hasn't changed since the last time we spoke. Yeah, I casted it on in this video, and now I finished the neckline decreases and am now just doing sleeve decreases. I'm just gonna get my grandpa's sweater real quick. Huge ball of yarn. This is what it's looking like right now. And at the beginning of the week I joined in the round, so my progress for this week is all the... Am I sure I just joined in the round this week? I think on like Sunday I joined in the round. That's crazy work. So yeah, I did a lot of knitting this week, even though I thought I didn't, but as we can see, I did. Yeah, my internship. I liked being at the yarn store and being surrounded by yarn, but I wouldn't say it was the best experience, since I was just mostly not doing anything. And when I like helped customers, the lady from the yarn store was like being very, I don't know, mean. Like I said things and what we could do to like solve a knitting problem or crocheting problem, and she was like no, and this and just talked the customer down for 15 minutes and then came to the same conclusion as I did, and I was just not, my opinion was not valued, and that was just not the nicest feeling, especially since it was like a whole week. But yeah, I was able to knit quite a lot. I think most of my sideboard slip over double knitting was done there, so I'm thankful that I was able to knit. I'm gonna say goodbye to you now and finish this video. I'm sorry that my bangs are looking like this. I had a lot of fun filming this. You guys helped me accountable. If you liked this video, tell me what you were working on right now. Give this video a like and maybe consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of my slightly chaotic knitting life. Bye!